Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Harvest Moon. In the last episode, we got a lot of things done. In this episode, we're going to be continuing to get things done, as it's going to thankfully rain tomorrow. These funds were broke. Cow, chicken, and dog chip. I'm top of the gas is off. Good. Isn't it an excellent house? It's called Super Log House. It gives you special souvenir clock for free. You can find the time with select button. Yep. We've got the Super Deluxe house. We're also going to be checking. Okay. We're still got okay time. No pun intended on the clock. Any money that we get after this, by the way... What am I doing? I'm gonna fish, not get fruit. Any money that's made after this is going to be saved for not only grass, because we're going to be trying to buy a seed when we can from the money that we're going to get from fish that we're going to be getting from fishing, but we're also going to be trying to save up so that we can be established in summer with all the crops we need. Because summer is when you're going to be making your most money, for crops goes. It's also the time of regenerating crops. Meaning, you plant them once, you don't have to plant them again to get a crop. Which is awesome. I don't think I'm going to buy any more seeds in spring because I don't think I have the time. If I just got a fish now, I could take it to the fishing bin, or shipping bin. I don't think I'm gonna be able to know. And I believe the price for the next house upgrade is $15,000. But again, we're going to be using any of the money that we get from the fish to get grass at this point. And any of the money we get from the crops is going to go straight to summer. Because summer is when we're going to get our third house upgrade. But we need to be established first because it will cost us a good amount of money to get there. I'll also be showing a very efficient way of getting your crops done. In summer, because it's different than how you do it in spring. Because they're recurring crops, it is not a very wise idea to leave the middle open. Cat. She seems to like the concept of walking across my keyboard, which is not great. I'm just thankful there's not been any accidents so far. As a result. Sometimes the watering can spray is just off. Sometimes it works on this angle, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it counts as you watering the tile you're on instead of... Also, I'm gonna have to cut that grass tomorrow. I won't do it today so that I can have enough stamina. Also, that moment when you realize that your mic is not where it should be, I sure hope you guys were able to hear me, cat, the last few, I don't know how longs. I hope I didn't have that for the whole episodes, for the last few episodes I've done. I mean, I did see my mic go off, so I'm pretty sure that it caught my voice, I just don't know to the extent. Apologize for that. I did not realize that I had went to take a break, so I, lifted my mic up. I didn't realize that my mic was not where it should be. Instead, it was still up. And my cat... Sorry, she keeps knocking my headset off now. She's a good cat, it's just... She's incredibly silly. And again, I wish I could record in a room without cats. But unfortunately, I can't. So we're just gonna carry on. Just making sure that everything is watered. And again, you can use the clock, but because I'm going home now and I'm going to bed. Oh, you're not. Because time moves so fast in this game, there really is no point to having a clock. I mean, I guess it works, but it's kind of more of a hindrance than anything. I mean, I guess it doesn't really do anything bad, it's just a clock. Crap. I have 2 more plots to water. Gonna be good for that. Probably gonna spend the rainy bit chopping more logs, because we are going to need 500 things in order to get the next house upgrade. So we are gonna need logs. By tomorrow as well, all of the crops should be at least small. Oops. Keep meaning to go on the lower level, but it keeps considering it is jumping off. Okay. I just find it kind of funny, though, that to me, like, I never played A Wonderful Life, but that's apparently supposed to be another game that has a time limit for a Harvest Moon. I just don't know what you guys' opinions are, but I don't really like the endless aspect of farming games too much. I mean, it's awesome for a little while. But after a while, it kind of feels like like it was there for too long, you know? It's overstaying its welcome kind of deal. Because while I loved Stardew Valley, I actually can't play that again, and the only reason I have for that is purely because I beat the game. I already did most of the story and what was there of the story. And I don't know. It's just one of those things where games that are too long, and I don't know if it's just because I'm older now, but like when I was a kid, I preferred the idea of sandbox games, but now that I'm older, I prefer the concept more of games that have an ending or has a stopping point. Because usually the issue with sandbox games is it's sandbox, so what are you going to do for story, really? You know, what are you going to do for substance? It's going to be the same monotonous thing over and over again unless they keep updating it and adding more stuff. Like Stardew Valley, I do think breaks away from the grain a lot with that, since you can have endless customization options. Like, but you know, ones that are like, for an example, I'll give an example while I'm doing this, because I need something to talk about while I'm just going back and forth watering. I don't like Skyrim, and that's going to be an unpopular opinion, but I think Skyrim is not fun, and if you have to use mods in order to make a game fun, the game was never fun in the first place. Like, if the game was never fun on its own, then why play it? I just never got that as a concept later when I had realized after I'd played the PC version instead of the Xbox version I had. I then noticed that mods made the game way funner than it was when I was playing it before. As a result of that, I realized I didn't really have fun with the game as a whole, because if I had fun with the game as a whole, then I wouldn't need the mods. After, you know, using mods and realizing that for myself. I don't know, it's just a shame. So I think I forgot to give her a flower. Bethesda's kind of a victim of, not a victim, but like, big creator of that sort of thing of, well, we're gonna work on half the game for 10 years, but we're gonna release a shoddy, glitchy mess. The public and the mods can just, the people who mod our games can just fix it, make it better for people. Which is bad to me, because I feel like if you spend 10 years on a game, it should be 100% glitch-free, there should be no issues, but anyway, back to the sandbox thing. It's like, I don't know, it's like, the game has to establish the fact that it either doesn't have a story, or does have a story and it's compelling enough to the person to be very, very interesting and continuous. Like, for an example, Stardew Valley doesn't really have a story, to be honest. It's mainly self-insert. Minecraft doesn't have a story at all. Terraria has a pretty good story, since it's told not by people, but it's told by the environment you're in. Which is an altogether different part of storytelling. 380 gold. So we have 300 gold now. So we're going to be spending that money on grass seeds tomorrow. I'm going to keep an eye on what day it is. Because I do need to sell to the peddler, and there is a event coming up that I'll have to be prepared for. Oh, thank goodness it's going to rain tomorrow. Well, actually, I'm gonna fish again, because more money means more seeds, and I would like to take advantage of that as much as possible, because it's not gonna... if it's gonna rain tomorrow, I'm not gonna be able to fish anyway. We haven't been getting too much in the fish department, which is very unfortunate. Also, you can fish every season, aside from winter. So, bear that in mind. You can fish in fall as well. Which we're gonna be fishing even when we have animals and everything else, just because it's an extra 600-ish gold that you can just grab for, like, nothing. As I said before, a day making nothing is not a good day in this game. Okay. And it would be so nice to just get a fish immediately. We must have gotten really lucky in the beginning of this game. So we're just not getting any fish. Yep. Alright. Well. I'm gonna water all of our crops. I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. See you guys then.